Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to an unforgettable moment in WWE history. Today, we're taking you inside one of the most emotional, surprising, and heart-stopping events ever seen inside a wrestling ring. The stage was set on Monday Night Raw, November 27, 2017. Fans came expecting action, drama, and rivalries, but what they got was something far more personal, something that touched the hearts of millions watching around the world. This is the story of the stunning in-ring proposal that shook WWE, and how it became one of the most memorable moments in WWE Top 10 history. The lights were bright, the crowd was electric, and the atmosphere inside the arena was intense. Throughout WWE's long history, we've witnessed countless rivalries, shocking betrayals, and championship victories. But every now and then, something happens that breaks the script of combat and reminds us that behind the ring, behind the larger-than-life personas, these are real human beings with real emotions. On that special night, one superstar decided to do the unthinkable. Instead of finishing the show with a fight, he finished it with a promise of love, commitment, and forever. As the moment unfolded, the crowd realized something unusual was about to happen. The energy shifted. The superstar in the spotlight grabbed a microphone, and instead of delivering a promo or calling out an opponent, he called out the love of his life. The WWE Universe suddenly turned from a sea of chants and cheers into an audience holding its collective breath. Fans began to rise to their feet, cell phones flashing, because they knew this wasn't just another storyline, this was real. He dropped down to one knee. The crowd erupted. The arena shook with cheers and gasps. Imagine tens of thousands of fans chanting, screaming, and crying all at once. The in-ring proposal had begun, and in that 1 second, the world of professional wrestling collided with the world of romance. For the person being proposed to, shock was written all over their face. This wasn't in the script. This wasn't just entertainment. This was personal, raw, and beautiful. Cheers welled up as the superstar asked the biggest question of all time, "Will you marry me?" The fans roared so loud, it was almost impossible to hear the answer. But then, the words came. That magical, yes, echoed not only in the arena but across millions of television screens worldwide. The ring, usually a place of chaos and combat, had transformed into a stage for love. The emotion of the moment was overwhelming. Even the commentators, usually sharp and witty, were struck silent for a few seconds, letting the magnitude of what just happened sink in. In that instant, fans weren't thinking about rivalries or championships. They were thinking about love, about the courage it takes to open your heart in front of the entire world. The "yes" was followed by thunderous applause, chants of approval, and tears of joy. The couple embraced, sealing the moment not with a championship victory, but with something much greater, a lifelong bond. That night, WWE gave us something different. Not just entertainment, not just storyline, but reality. A reminder that even in a world of scripted fights and planned drama, there are still unscripted moments of pure humanity. That's why this proposal was featured in WWE Top 10 on November 27, 2017, and why fans still talk about it today. Think about it. How often do we see a proposal in front of tens of thousands of fans? It takes bravery, love, and the kind of showmanship that only WWE superstars possess. This wasn't just about two people. It was about sharing their love with the entire WWE Universe. As the couple walked out of the arena, hand in hand, fans knew they had witnessed something special. A proposal that would live forever in WWE history. A proposal that showed us wrestling isn't just about conflict, it's also about connection. Years later, people still revisit that clip, still feel those chills, still remember the chants, the tears, and the eruption of joy. It stands as a reminder that sometimes, the greatest victories don't come from pinfalls or titles, but from moments of vulnerability and love. So when we look back at WWE Top 10, November 27, 2017, we don't just remember a proposal. We remember courage, we remember love, and we remember that for one night, the squared circle wasn't just a ring of combat, it was a ring of romance. Because sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, the most stunning moves in WWE history don't come from a slam, a dive, or a knockout punch. They come from three little words: "Will you marry me?"